On the outside, the Swift sports a sleek and modern design. Suzuki have introduced a new Horizon design line that wraps around the vehicle, creating a sense of motion. Rounded shoulder lines give it a sporty edge, while the iconic Suzuki badge proudly sits at the front of the bonnet. Lower headlight positions and L-shaped daytime running lights not only enhance visibility, but also add a touch of sophistication. And check out those clear rear tailgate lights.
Part of the Ace Radio Network, 88.9 and 93.7 Mix FM.
15 degrees in Melbourne, cloud clearing, top at 21. It's 9 o'clock. Good morning, I'm Gayle Watson. The official opening of Melbourne's beloved Myer Christmas windows display has been scrapped after pro-Palestine protesters ignored pleas to stay away. The so-called Disrupt Wars group will converge on Bourke Street Mall on Sunday morning for a rally which would have coincided with the unveiling of the window display. But Myer has cancelled the event amid safety concerns. The famous windows attract about 2.4 million visitors each year. Melbourne's Lord Mayor Nick Rees says it's an outrage.
I think we're all disturbed, distraught by the scenes we're seeing in the Middle East, but the protests here in Melbourne are not going to change that. All this protest this weekend is going to do is disrupt, spoil a really lovely Melbourne tradition. And for what? For nothing.
The display itself will go ahead. The decorative windows open from Sunday through until January 5. Callers to 3AW frustrated by the decision.
Really upset with these Christmas windows. You know, we've got young children that look forward this time.
Yeah, these protesters, where do they get off? Genuinely. These Christmas windows are a thing for the families, for the community.
The Premier has taken aim at the protesters ahead of joining Tom Elliott after the news. On X, Jacinta Allen says she is furious that a small group of people have chosen to politicise a beautiful event for children. And she is just as mad as others who have quietly stoked this division and egged them on. Victorian hospitals remain chronically underfunded, with shortfalls tallying more than $1 billion. Annual reports for the past financial year of 68 hospitals have been tabled in State Parliament. Monash Health, the worst affected, reporting a deficit of more than $321 million. Shadow Health Minister Georgie Crozier says hospitals in the regions risk amalgamation.
It doesn't give any security, it doesn't give any assurance that these hospitals, especially in regional areas, will not be amalgamated, and that's the government's plan. They will continue to starve them and they'll amalgamate those services, and that will be a loss of services.
2 men have been injured after a car crashed and rolled in a paddock at Conowari near Geelong. The crash happened near the intersection of Breamley and Blackgate Roads about 5:30 this morning. A 23-year-old Whittington man and a 19-year-old Mount Dunedin man were taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Overseas, and US President-elect Donald Trump has picked Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to lead the Federal Health Department. The incoming leader's pick has been one of the nation's most prominent anti-vaccine conspiracy theorists for years. He's promising to reshape public health guidelines, but insists he won't take vaccines away from anyone. And Apple is facing a multi-billion-dollar UK lawsuit over cloud storage monopoly. The claim is Apple has breached competition law by trapping customers with Apple devices into using iCloud and paying for it every month. Apple says users are not required to use iCloud. A similar lawsuit in the United States is ongoing. Checking finance, and the Dow Jones down 207 points.
For more news, grab the Western Vic Daily podcast exclusively on the Listener app, or head to mix889.com.au for news and community events in one location.
The Gold Coast Suns will play in a darker red jumper as the club reveals a new logo. The emblem is a bold S, symbolising a sun rising over the ocean horizon. Sun star Mac Andrew says players are looking forward to their second pre-season under coach Damien Hardwick.
I think just the impact he's made on everyone within the club and, coming with a real presence, but I think he's really brought everyone together and, made everyone, a lot more tight, and I feel like, the club's been better for it.
The Socceroos quickly turning their focus to Bahrain on Wednesday our time after a 0-0 draw with Saudi Arabia at Amy Park. And Marcus Harris returns for Victoria in the Sheffield Shield against Western Australia at Junction Oval starting this morning. 9:05, that's the latest news and sport.
Local news, sport, community events, streaming and competitions all in one place. Check it out at mix88.9.com.au.
The next time you try a McCafe coffee, you'll be enjoying the delicious taste of Australia's most popular barista-made coffee. Just one of many reasons to try McCafe.
Welcome to your life. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Mix FM local news.
Time to replace your air conditioner? Call Fox Refrigeration today.
88.9 and 93.7 Mix FM.
Hello, this is Conrad, McLean with your local news and sport headlines. The Victorian Game Management Authority will be conducting an aerial survey of the state's duck population this week, flying helicopters over the southern Grampians and Glenelg Shires on Saturday. The Glenelg Shire's application for funding to cover costs from recent storm damage has been sent to the Commonwealth Government, and the Country Fire Authority has announced that the Glenelg Shire will enter its fire danger period from 1 a.m. on November 25. To sport in the Hamilton District Cricket Association Women's A-grade competition tonight, MacArthur will take on Pigeon Ponds, Viaduct will play Tarrington, and Grampians will face off against Hamilton. Those are your latest news and sport headlines.
Your Christmas tree deserves a special gift underneath it. One from Bainbridge Antiques. A piece of jewellery or a unique antique will be the perfect present this Christmas. Sail on now at Bainbridge Antiques, Thompson Street, Hamilton. Mix FM's Business of the Month. Mix FM weather.
Prices slashed on all Rato generators at Cutting Edge Mower and Moto, corner of Cox and Grey Street, Hamilton.
Your 4-day forecast on the station giving you the chance to win a share in the 60k Christmas cash. Mostly sunny all day today with light winds. Tomorrow for Mick, happy day, a mostly sunny day again, becoming windy and a top of 33 expected. Sunday showers easing, a windy day, top of 19, and Monday showers and cooling down to 17. Hamilton reaching 22 today, Portland and the coast 18.
Harvey Norman Hamilton.